What is up, guys? My name is Mark Senmaria. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC vlog. Whew, the heat, it's coming in, guys. It's getting hot here in Texas, so I'm gonna have to hurry up with this vlog. But today, I'm gonna start up the T-Maxx that I got in that package deal. The 2 4Tech, 1 T-Maxx deal the other day that I got for $100. I'm gonna start this thing up. I ended up going through the entire thing, rebuilding it all up, and I'll go through what I rebuilt and replaced and everything on there, but I ended up not doing it on the vlog and recording it. You know, a lot of times just working and wrenching on cars in the garage, it's very therapeutic for me, so I didn't record it. I didn't want to have to worry about recording. I ended up just grinding it out. It was like 2 nights I was just working on it. But what I did is I ended up rebuilding all the shocks, brand new shock caps, and I know it doesn't sound like crazy that I rebuilt shocks, but the T-Maxx has 8 shocks. So building shocks already kind of sucks, but I have to rebuild 8 of them. So all the shocks rebuilt. I threw the Ford only conversion in there. You guys saw me working on the Ford only conversion at the track the other day whenever I raced my ET410. I threw in a 2.4 radio, but when I threw in the 2.4 radio, I noticed there was a little bit of like an electrical problem. There was a lot of glitching with the servos and things like that. I couldn't figure out what it was. So I ended up replacing the servos. I didn't have originally a plan to replace the servos. I planned on just trying to clean this thing up and selling it. But I ended up replacing the servos. I put brand new 2075 Traxxas servos in it. These servos come off of a lot of the kits that I buy that I like to keep. The 2075 is the strongest servo that Traxxas makes that comes on kits. They do make those new metal case. I actually believe they're high voltage servos, but in this case, I ended up putting that in there. I ended up wiring it for lipo. It was wired to take 4 AA batteries. The receiver pack take 4 AA batteries. That might have had something to do with the glitching because it just couldn't handle, it didn't have enough power, but I ended up wiring it for lipo. You can put a regular nickel metal hydride pack in it, but I'm gonna run lipo on it. And it is a lot more responsive, feels a lot better. I got a lot more confidence whenever I fire this thing up and drive it, so I ended up doing that. I made sure, and I went through all the screws on the car. So I started to notice that were some screws that weren't matching. Again, I'm really meticulous with my car, so I went back and made sure all the screws were matching. So this car has gone, I mean, it's gone through, and it is perfect. It's actually beautiful. So beautiful, I almost want to keep it. So aside from me just going through all that and making it look really cool, I did go through the engine. Took the engine head off. I made sure there wasn't any pitting. So a lot of times if you buy used engines, I say a lot of times, sometimes you can buy used engines that are all beat up. Take the head off, check out the piston head, make sure it all looks good. And when I say all looks good, you want it to look, a really healthy engine is gonna look a little bit gold, maybe a little dark brown on top. That means they ran it not too lean. And if there's pitting on it, a lot of times that means either the bearing is blown up or maybe the glow plug is blown up. I end up going through all that, cleaning it out. The inside of the engine looks perfect. Not sure how it runs yet. We're about to fire that up. But I end up going through and replacing all the fuel line. There was this hideous red fuel line in there. I don't like my stuff to look like it has a lot of aftermarket. I think the stock look that runs really well is the look that I go for. So I ended up replacing all the fuel line with brand new blue fuel line that matches what the car actually had. Put a new fuel tank pull on there. Replaced the air filter. I also dropped in a new glow plug. Obviously, glow plugs are pretty much disposable devices in these things. So I put a new glow plug in there. It's actually ready to start up. So I really can't wait any longer. I want to see if this thing runs. You know what? I'm not even gonna put wheels on the thing. I'm just gonna see if this fires up. I got this thing. It's all charged up. It took me like 30-45 minutes to look for a charger for a Tamiya charger for the battery pack that goes in here, because it's a 6-ohm nickel metal hydride that uses the old school Tamiya plugs. I didn't have a charging lead for it, so it took me forever to find one. But let's see if this thing fires up. So, ooh, it's got a lot of power. Come on. So a lot of times when this happens, it's because this blue wire isn't lighting the glow plug up enough. I charged my glow plug igniter Let's see if that helps. See? See, you hear that? Oh, it's up! It's up and running! It's a knife! That's good news, guys. It's running a little rich. I had to kill it. I did reset all the needles. But I'm going to put a battery in here and get a tune on it and drive it around. That is awesome. Fired right up. Sounds healthy. The way you got to do this is, it might sound healthy when it first starts up, but in order to find out if it's really, truly healthy, what you have to do is you have to run it for about a tank and see if it continues to run. Because worn out engines, what they'll do, especially Traxxas is infamous for this, you'll run it for like 5 minutes. Once the running temperature is up, it ends up losing compression and the car won't stay running. So I want to run a tank through this thing, just kind of bashing around in my front yard, and then see if I can go 2 tanks without it dying or it changing too much. That means the engine is good, and then I'm going to put this thing for sale. So let's see what happens. All right, so I got a solid tune on her. I probably already ran a tank through it. It took me about a tank, maybe half a tank, to get it actually tuned in good. It's not a super aggressive tune. It's not one of those tunes that's going to pull the wheels off the ground every time we punch it. It will do it in the dirt or in the grass, but it won't do it on the street. But it's a very conservative, it's shifting good, it's a very conservative tune. It's freaking good. It's perfect. So I'm gonna get some running. I got y'all strapped to my head. I'm gonna get some running video of it, and then I'll pull it in and let you hear the idle, and then we're gonna sell this thing. So let's hope what I want. Actually, I'll tell you what I want after we see the running video. So let's do this. Well, there you have it, guys. Freaking car runs great. I did about 3 tanks, so I know for sure the motor's good. We ran into a little hiccup. It's kind of pouring right now, so no more run today. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna clean it all up, and then I'm gonna put it for sale. I'm gonna try to get 160 for it. The reason why the number 160 is because that's what I have in that lot is $100, and then I have $60 worth of. Remember when I went to that swap meet? I bought those transponders for 160 bucks. I sold one for 100. I'd like to recoup all my money on that. That would be great. And basically, it's like almost like getting 3 free transponders. So I'm gonna list it for 160. It's in excellent condition. Probably by the time this vlog actually airs, it's gonna be sold. Hopefully, it's gonna be sold. But I'll put it for sale after the vlog airs about the actual lot being actually me buying the lot, that last vlog I did. So if you like this video, guys, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and you guys will see me next time. Later, guys.